Hello everyone, I make this video just to talk about the Project Diablo 2, the mod from Diablo that is so hot right now, everyone's playing it. Honestly, almost everyone has abandoned Diablo Battle.net because this mod is just brings everything that everyone ever wanted about Diablo. First of all, I'm gonna focus on Necromancer mostly because that's what I'm playing, and in the future maybe I spam with Druid and maybe other cheesy builds I'm gonna make, but for now I'm gonna talk about Summoner Necromancer. So basically the main changes they have made to this class are with the curses and with the summoning spells. Like the poison and bone, they added some changes, right? Like corpse explosion is in a different tree, but mainly the main changes are summoning spells. There is no summoning resist. Instead, skeletons and skeleton mages have the passive summoner resist already, and based on character level, I have to guess. And you can now summon more than one golem with golem mastery. It's like you can summon up to 5. This one, the initial one you can summon, and then extra 4 for each 5 levels. It has to be base levels. You cannot summon more golems just by having +1 summoning skills. And the other big change is Curse Mastery. You can apply multiple curses same time on the same enemies, and you can basically use Dark Pact. There's a new ability to make damage after you have cursed several enemies. So you basically spam the curses and then use Dark Pact to kill them. It plays more or less like a sorcerer, honestly, and it's kind of fun. You farm faster with that build, find that interesting. And then to end with the Blood Warp, there's a teleport. Basically, it's just a teleport with a cooldown. I mean normal, yeah, I mean normal. I don't want to die. It has a cooldown that is reduced per level, as well as the maximum HP. I think it was 14 the first levels, 14 maximum HP. Anyway, takes a bit chunk of HP and has a cooldown, so it's not that good, but you know, if you're playing hardcore like I am, it is a good thing to have. And now let's talk about my build. Let's say I play hardcore. Basically, I'm playing a mix of golems and skeleton warriors, just because the fire golem is fire damage, obviously. The skeleton warrior brings some extra damage that is not fire, physical against fire resist mobs. And because I like having a big army in hardcore to tank for me. And well, I have also 1 point in corpse explosion and the requirement, and 1 point in amplified damage, which is honestly very good, very important. It deals with the physical immune mobs from hell, and also brings a lot of value in the rest of the fights, reducing the defense of enemies. A pretty basic stuff. I'm on level 83. I'm gonna cap Clay Golem, and then I will see what I do with my spare points. Maybe I go amplify damage. Maybe I try to get Decrepify just to have some CC. I don't know what I will do. Probably I will just max Clay Golem and that's it. But yeah. So talking about leveling and reaching endgame with a hardcore character in Project Diablo with the Necromancer is pretty easy. A lot of people say you need to spend equally in race skeleton warriors and skeleton mastery. For example, you're level 10, you need to have 5 and 5. This is an example because in early levels you want clay golem, you want amplify damage, but you know, they tell you to put equal points in both things. I like maxing Razor Skeleton Warrior first. I like that in vanilla, and with more reason I like that in Project Diablo. Why? Because skeletons are so strong anyway. You want a lot of them. You want them to tank for you. You want them to deal more damage, so you put yourself in the risky situations. So leveling in Project Diablo 2 in a hardcore Necromancer is pretty easy, I will say. It's easier in Battle.net, I felt, because the skeletons are just so powerful. They are really, really powerful, guys. And they do all the job for you. Like, take consideration, like I say, summon resist is gone. They already have summon resist. So for early levels, like you are level 20 and you have 20 points in skeleton warrior, you have another 20 in summon resist. So you in the early levels you are like gaining a lot of value. So yeah, I maxed that first, having 1 point in Clay Golem and 1 point in Corpse Explosion and Amplified Damage. That's what I do. I max skeletons, 1 Clay Golem to spam. I'm spamming it in to avoid face shaking, for example in Catacombs, right? You have a door right there. You don't want to face check because in hardcore you can die because of stuff like that. Even if you can teleport away, it's not good. So you spam it. Another difference in Project Diablo they made is that we got an amulet. This is normal, by the way, so I'm in hell already, so it's gonna be it's pretty decent for normal. Another difference is that they reduce the mana in fire golems in Battle.net normal vanilla Diablo. It costs like 200 mana, so it's a big deal because you cannot spam it. I'm constantly spamming them as every time I see a door or a corner I spam it just to avoid facing the enemy. So then the enemies will get will go to your golem and your skeletons will move forward towards the enemies, so you will be safe right that. And then once one enemy dies, just spam corpse explosion and that's it. So yeah, basically 1 point Clay Golems, Skeleton Warriors, and regarding the mercenaries, they make a lot of changes too. Like they make Act 1 viable. Like Act 1 mercenaries now, you have coal and fire, and both give different bonus. I think coal is meditation. I'm not quite sure about it, and fire is might. Is Vigor, sorry. So increase the move speed of you and your creatures. And for Act 2, they only have Thorns and Defiance, and let me check the web page. Thorns and Defiance and Blessed Aim, of course. Blessed Aim, which in vanilla Diablo I used to have to level up. I will use the Blessed Aim, and I tried here Thorns and Blessed Aim early on. It works, it's fine. Doesn't really matter on silly first levels. Up to hell doesn't really matter. I switched to Defiance to have the bonus in defense. Let's put this like, let's proc the aura. Like your mercenary needs to be in combat to proc it. So I'm playing hardcore. You're not playing hardcore. Maybe you don't really care. You can have Vigor for Act 1. But in hardcore, I would say Defiance is the best one until you get to the very late game where you just put Beast on a. Okay, I got it now. See, from 1.4k to 5k. It's a big difference in defense. Defense tells you it's the chance of the enemies to hit you, and then you have the chance block that is based on the dexterity, so on the obviously the block chance itself of the seal. So it's a very big deal to have higher defense in hardcore mode, and also in normal mode, honestly, to have that extra survivability to farm faster. So because you don't get hit, you don't really care up that much about HP or whatnot. So yeah, I will use Defiance as soon as I get to Act 2. If you play hardcore, it's no brainer. Just keep that up until the end, until end game. And just level, yeah, as I say, Skeleton Warrior, take golems. When I max this, I put 1 in this because in Skeletal Maze, because with the plus skills I will get some bonus. I'm not gonna max this by any means, just put 1 point. And every plus skill I get is a plus skill on Skeleton Warrior, Skeleton Mastery, and Skeleton Maze that gives some another bonus to Skeleton Warriors. And that's basically the our level. Just put there. You can put an early Blood Warp point just in case you need, and you can start practicing with it. Don't abuse it early levels. Just have it binded to a key to just in case you get in danger. And that's basically it. The golems, I get them by level when I max all these two and start maxing. I put 1 point in Fire Golem, then start maxing Golem Mastery, then go back to Fire Golem. By the time you max Golem Mastery, you should be in hell, I think. And yeah, that will be for another video because this is taking too long, honestly. But yeah, the main things you have to consider with hardcore Necromancer in the summoning build, honestly, is I like having a lot of Mighty Fine. I don't have that much right now. I have 90. I had 100, but I make some changes in my build because of the items I found. I like to have a lot of Magic Fine, but you need to balance. In hardcore, you need to balance the Magic Fine with your Vitality, with your Dex, with your Strength. I don't like having a lot of Strength. I like having light armor. So, not light armor, but armor that doesn't require that much of Strength, so I can have point in Dex and cap chance to block and have some points in Vitality. And the resistance are strong, but if you know how to move and you keep distance with the mobs, it's not a big deal. I mean, you need to know what you're doing, but it's not a big deal. Don't have it minus in Nightmare. Just have at least 10, 20, but it's not the main focus. The main focus first, I will say, is capping or being near to cap a chance to block, have some defense, have some magic fine, some plus skins, and then a bit start with the resistance and the vitality. Yeah, I think that I covered pretty much what I wanted to say. It's just the first steps of what I'm going to talk about Necromancer in hardcore in Project Diablo 2. Honestly, I want to focus on Necromancer summoning build, but I want to try different things like a summoning druid that is very strong, and maybe some cheesy Amazon with Valkyria build. Like in Project Diablo, you can play an Amazon and have different up to 3 Valkyrias, I think. So maybe focus on two builds. I don't know yet. Like this channel is started for Valorant only, but I don't really know what to do with this channel. It's up to you guys, what you like, what you don't like. You like Project Diablo, I will upload more about Project Diablo. If not, I will upload the games I find chill to play. Don't subscribe, don't follow, check my YouTube channel, check my Twitch channel, just hang out. I just want to build a community, help you out. If you're not into hardcore, let me introduce you into hardcore. Go to my channel, ask for items. I have a lot of items I don't use because I just want to focus on the Necromancer for now. So I have a lot of Paladin, Amazon, sorcerers, druid, 8 items I will never use. Come to my channel, don't even follow, just hang out, say hello, say I want to level as sorcerers, let me help you with some items to start with. Project Diablo is amazing, guys. It's the best remake. It's like a remake to me. It's like the best thing they could have made with Diablo, even over what Blizzard would have made with a remake. Play Project Diablo. You want to play on softcore? That's good. Hang out with me too on the channel. We can share different opinions about builds because it changes a lot from hardcore to softcore. If you want to play hardcore but it's your first time or you haven't played in a long time, come to my channel. Don't follow, just ask for items, I will give them to you. That's all I want. Thanks for watching.